Have you heard of the phrase, don't say where you sleep? I shot where I slept. Basically, I lived in student housing, but I also worked there. Like, I was the front desk boy. Gave everyone their packages and shit, you know what I mean? But there's a downside to that. Everyone feels comfortable around you to the point where they call you, text you all the time, and it's usually for, like, lockouts and stuff like that. However, some of them want to be friends sometimes. This is what I thought this was, but it wasn't. Anyways, down the hall, there's this girl. We're going to call her Emma. Emma lives down the hall. She's 4'11", very, like, petite frame. And she's usually very nice. I've spoken to her 3 times, all in the elevator. It's usually, hi, Emma, and she usually gets my name wrong. She just goes, like, hi, Adeib, or some shit like that, whatever. So usually, like, I've never spoken to her. I don't know her. But we know where we live, right? So one time she knocks on my door. And I opened the door, and I was just like, oh, hey, Emma, what's up? And she goes, like, I was expecting, like, either, honestly, friendship lockout. You know what I mean? Either or. And she just, like, looks at me, she's like, hey, so I have an event, like, later today, and I, like, have to wear something oversized for it. I was just wondering if I could borrow one of your hoodies. She just called me fat. She just called me, and, like, it's so innocent. Like, she mean it, you know what I mean? But she did. You know what I mean? Like, she left every single friend of hers that lives on our floor, went to the stranger's, you know, dorm, knocked there, and asked for my hoodie. Well, and she was like, yeah, the one you're wearing would be great. What? Like, that's so fucking rude. And I didn't know what to say because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's awkward. Like, I don't know what to say. So I just, like, looked at her and I was like, yeah, sure. And then I walked inside. I was like, did she just fucking do that, bro? Like, what the fuck? So I go to my roommate. He's like an X small. That's his size. And I was like, dude, can I borrow one of your hoodies? And he was like, yeah, sure. Why the fuck would you need one? I was like, don't ask. And I took it. And I like opened the door again. I was like, hey, Emma, here's my favorite hoodie. What are you gonna fucking say? No way that's your hoodie. It's an X small. You can't fucking say that. So I just gave it to her and I looked at her and I was like, yeah, here, it's my favorite hoodie. I feel like it'll be great for this event. And she looked at it and like, she literally was like this. She was like, and looked at the size and she was like, this is your favorite hoodie? What about the one that you're wearing? I was like, no, I'm gonna wear it today. What about that one? That's my favorite. You don't like it? She's like, what about that red one? I was like, laundry. She was like, I don't care. I was like, no, it's at the laundry, sorry. And she just like kept insisting on a different hoodie. And I was like, no, this is the only one you're getting. I'm so sorry. Obviously she didn't fucking wear it. And I confronted her just for jokes. You know, I work front desk. And when she came home like the next day, I was just like, oh, I saw your Snapchat story. What happened to that hoodie? And she's like, oh, I never got to wear it. One of my friends gave me a hoodie before that, you know, because he's like oversized. And I was like, oh, like his hoodie? And she was like, no, he's just fat. Fuck her. Fuck her.